There we go. All right, so we have this pine, yellow pine, 2-piece Y-piece stump. I'm going to take this stump piece. It's really a split in the tree, and I'm going to carve it like there was 2 bears in it. One over here, one over here, and probably have an arm of one coming around here, the arm of the other one. We'll see. We might even have them their hands touching. I'm not really sure, but what I do know is I'm going to turn this piece of wood into 2 bears and a stump. That's the plan. So anyway, if you haven't hit the like button already, be sure and hit it. Let's see what we got. Hey, Michael, what's going on, buddy? Boom, boom. All right. I got to get a drink of this Dr. Pepper real quick, and I should be good to go. Got the saw started already. And, It's kind of sideways, ain't it? Let's see if I can't fix that. It kind of messes up the... There we go. That'll look a little better. Heck yeah. Anyway, hit the like button. Appreciate you guys being in here. I will get started. Man, that's good. I'm glad my kids got me drinking that. I mean, I drink Coke. I like Coke too, but Dr. Pepper's pretty good. I remember when I was a kid, Dad used to drink Tab, and that stuff was horrible. Let's see who we got here. Baby Kisses, Billy Shoemate, MJ Craft. Hey, what's going on, MG? Glad to see you. We got, looks like we got Possum 350 Legend. Heck yeah. All right, glad to see you guys. So I'm just kind of looking at it. This piece is cut this way. This piece is cut that way. In the end, it shouldn't matter. And so what I'm thinking is I'm going to kind of gouge out where kind of my borders, you know, if that makes any sense. A funny little flare in there. I don't know why. Just telling you, being honest. Just a little bit of time, weaving it out, digging it out. Y'all hit the like, I'll keep going. I know right now you can't tell what I'm doing, but it won't take long. this one down a little bit. So I'm going to cut off a piece of it. I want that angle to be sideways. That's going to be cute. But I'm going to cut off a little bit of it just to make it, I want to make it shorter than this one. So let's see what we get. Drop the head down a little bit. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bring the ears out. I want to have the ears up just a little bit above. But that's it, y'all. Hit the like button. We will keep right on. Coming to life. Not too bad. Looking okay. It's kind of hard to see probably from there. I don't know. But that said, hit the like button if you haven't already. He's going to come to life pretty quick. The face on that one. It's not going to be hard to bring him out. could tell it's a bear now, that's for sure. Maybe I need to pull it up a little closer. Might be kind of hard to see. Let's see. How's that? Yeah, oh yeah, you can definitely see it's coming to life now, can't you? Okay, well, let's go ahead and keep making his head. And I might even go ahead and bring him like a little, one of his arms, like right, or one of his front legs out to like right there. That wouldn't be hard to do either. Let me take this hoodie off my head. Man, I'm starting to get hot in there. Aha, that's what happens when your brain's on fire. Pretty good. I mean, you can at least see that head in there. Okay, so I think I'm also going to go ahead and bring like, we'll have like his arm hanging right here, or front leg. Yeah, I keep calling him his arm. That's because I'm dumb, but that's okay. got that guy brought out, and as I was doing it, I got to thinking, well, heck, maybe I ought to make like an eagle inside of the stump on the other side. And I was like, nah, it's just kind of dumb. Hey, Kevin, what's going on? Glad to see you guys. But anyway, I don't know. That's just because I was thinking. Let's see how you guys got it. What's going on, Grumpy? Cheech. If you guys didn't catch him on the land, you got to check it out. What's going on, Monkey? Kevin Derica. Who else we got in here? Woodland Monkey. Heck yeah. Glad to see you guys. All right, so I got that one. Pretty much he's roughed out. You know, just add hair, right? The other bear, he's going to be a good bit higher. He's going to be up here. But I'm not sure. I may bring his arm around here or bring it down. We'll just have to see how it goes. And at some point in time, I'm going to end up cutting this off in the front to make it look like their arms are hanging over. But one thing at a time, right? Okay, let me turn that camera just a little bit that way. And since I'm going to focus on this other side a little bit, I'll be in the way. I like this. If you just want to leave it that way, so you had some place to set your beer, it'd be fine too, right? Okay. Anyway. coming out pretty good. Not too bad, not too good, somewhere in the middle. He's looking pretty cute. I like to start to be a nice little pair, you know. And we'll go ahead and, well, let me get the arm. Because so my thought was, if I brought one arm down here on this side, same thing. And then I'll make it so that I can come back and make it so it looks so both of them arms are hanging over the stump. But let me cut out, trying to cut out his. Days like this, you know. Hope everybody's doing pretty good. It's daggone warm out here. I'll tell you what, it's warm. I'm in Southeast Ohio. Hey, Old Path, what's going on? The Electric Whittler. Happy Carmudgeon. Matthew, what's going on? Anyway, it's really warm. I got this hoodie on. It's probably overdressed. And then cold front comes in tomorrow, totally changes all that. Or tonight, I don't know. It's raining right now, so I suppose it's in the mist of coming through. But tomorrow it'll be a little chillier. I can get up and at least in the afternoon, maybe do a little work. But I plan on trying to get a lot of stuff done tonight because we have a live carve at the Hocking Hills Lodge next weekend. And so I got, I don't know, 16 or 17 pieces in here right now that are not finished. And I'd like to get some of them finished before I go. Especially the 5 pieces I carved when I was out there a couple weeks ago. It'd be nice to get them done. This gang, I'll tell you what, if it takes fuel, it takes oil. This one's running about the same fuel to oil. But I'll tell you what, the chain stands sharp, and I can't complain. One thing I can't complain about is how dumb I am. I'm always spilling my oil. I don't know. Hey, look, it makes for good torching later, right? Okay, set that over there. I won't get this piece done. That'll be way too wet. I actually carried this piece of wood to Louisiana and then never used it. So, I don't know. Big plans, little plans, some kind of plan. Glad you guys are in there. Be sure to hit that like button. Let's see who else we got before we get going. What's going on, Hayden Lester? If I had played this right, I could have had them holding hands. And I'm not sure I still couldn't get that. But we're just gonna go with what we got. Cut this out. Their arms would be hanging over. Pretty skinny arm. He probably ought to hit the gym. He looks kind of grumpy. I don't know. A little on the grumpy side. But they're coming out. They're looking fine. I guess I'll turn that a little bit. You can see both of them a little better. But he's got like a side angle. Let me see if I can't drag that over just a little bit better so you get the whole picture. You know, this one's all covered with sawdust now. But that's the way it is. And so I made this one big old Cheshire cat smile. Gonna do the same thing with that one. Make them look happy. I don't want miserable bearers. I want happy bearers. Happy bearers mean they're not in your trash cans. now. Of course, they're going to need some detail, but they're going to need some hair. And I'm thinking about cutting this flat and maybe putting something like that. It's awful tight for welcome, so I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I could always make a piece and just screw it on her too. I mean, I got a lot of options, but that said, I'll go ahead and give them some hair. And I didn't gouge these back as deep as these. They don't really need to be though. I mean, it looks good no matter what, you know. But and also, I want to kind of bring this out so it looks like their arms are hanging over. I mean, it really does already. Anyway, let's just see what we got by the time we hair them and go from there. You know, the insinuation is that his arms and back there, you know, something like that. But you could kind of call it a Siamese twins. I don't know, they're Siamese twins bears and a stump. I don't know, there's an idea. Anybody know anybody with Siamese twins? This would be a good gift for them. Just keep that in mind. It's awful dark in here, ain't it? Let's lighten it up a little bit. You can see him a whole lot better now, can't you? Man, that made a big difference. All right. So really, look at all that. Really, the bears themselves are, you know, they're ready for like detail work, put the eyes and nose holes in and stuff like that. So the piece of stump that's in it, I was thinking about maybe putting something in here, and I don't know. I seriously want to consider that, but I need to clean the top up a little bit, and then we'll go from there. Like, I got some space back here, kind of could use cleaned out a little bit more, and just shape it. You know what I mean? Like, look how square this is. Don't get me wrong. It's not like it wouldn't be like that in the wild, but, you know, it would look a little better if I curved it off a little. Get this baby. It's got fuel in it, right? Oh yeah, it's got some. But I'll try to cut this down flat. Give me like a nice flat spot here to maybe carve in welcome. We're gonna find out. I don't know. Hope everybody's having a good time. If you have not hit the like yet, be sure and hit it. What's going on? Glad to see you guys in there. Hey, you got Grayson Dust 777 in there? I haven't seen him, but I see 777 on Aiden Fletcher commented, so maybe. Just sit there and hold it for a while. A nice spot there to carve welcome. Maybe I could do it. I might just stick it in with the carving bar. I don't know. Or I could just ball it in too, because it's kind of small. But I can do it. I mean, either way. And actually, if I want to make it a little wider, I could probably cut a little bit more. But I think I'm happy with that, just like it is. Clean up the edges and then cut that in. I just got to make my decision how I want to do it. And fast, right? I mean, you guys want me to get this done, right? that there the way it is you really can't tell where this thing ends. You know, where their arms are over and the stump end. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know that I'm all that worried about it either. But I should try to do something to kind of give some kind of line. So it comes down through here and across there. I do need to clean that up a little bit because that looks hairy. All right, so I got to make up my mind. Am I going to chainsaw carve that welcome in? I think so. I think I'm going to do this one. The issue with that is, no matter what, you got to pin it. If you don't pin it, you're going to screw it up. At least I'm going to screw it up. How about that? So I got to see how do I want to go about it? Maybe at an angle, like across that way. Maybe. I don't know. I just know they're cute. Let's see how it's good. You hear the rain? Raining pretty good, man. That's pretty hard to do, really, to put that in with the, I don't want to do it this way. You know what? I'd rather do it with either do it with a ball or let's block it in. And blocking it in would look better. And what I mean by that is like cowboy style. Do I have anything in here cowboy style right now? I don't think so. I'll bet I got steam coming off my head, making me look like I'm on fire. I don't want to do it this way. I'll either burr it in or, if I did do it that way, I'd end up burring it in. That's going to look like crap. I need to think a little bit about that. So let me go ahead and work on the eyes then and stuff. You know how it is. You want to keep doing the chainsaw stuff. But there's kind of limited room there to get welcome in and cut that in with the chainsaw. I probably could if I went this way. But I'd have to block it out perfectly. And that takes a little bit of time. So I don't know. Not to be Debbie Downer or nothing, but I just don't think that I don't think I should rush that. I'll make it look bad. So let's go ahead and start with eyeballs. Eyeballs bring these guys alive. I mean, they look cute. I'm glad finally my brain was functioning and I remembered to turn the lights on. Man, it really brightened things up in here. But eyeballs really bring them to life. Before you do the nose or anything else, you know, they just make them look so good. Let's see. What bird do we want to use for that? This one might be too big. I like them with big eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. They might have big eyes. Big eyes are easy to paint, and they look cartoony, and that's what people like. Cute. Cute is where it is. There we go. I kept cranking the mandrel or whatever there, the nut, thinking I was or on the crescent wrench, and because I had gloves on, it wasn't moving at all. And I was like, man, is this thing ever going to tighten up? It wasn't. It wasn't going to tighten up. All right. Say hello to my little friend. those holes. And we can sand them beaks down, make them look good. Get as complete as we can complete it. And then that thing I have to dry for a month. Which, I mean, yeah, 3 weeks from now. Or, yeah, 3 weeks from now is the last thing we got till like May. So I think they'll end up having plenty of time to dry. Unless I get in a hurry and decide that I want to try to sell it in 3 weeks. But I don't think so. I got things messed up. I thought Winterfest was on the 25th, but it's on the 31st. Burn it. All I know is it's going to do because it's awful wet. And yeah, I think that was like I said, that's some World Traveler. I took it down to Louisiana last week, so it's been in 6 states and returned. That's kind of crazy. I just didn't use it, so I brought it back home, and I'm sure Two Big Blue Seafood, he'd have probably burned it, but he burns wood there. I thought that was pretty cool. You know, they got a fireplace down there on the ocean, and you know, they got to heat the house with that too. So what have we been on here? We ain't been on here an hour. What the heck? What's wrong with me? I should take longer. Let's just slow down. I go too fast. Come on, baby. And my lighter ain't gonna work, I guess. I don't know. Well, no, we'll have to work it full of something. It's got like a fuzzball in it. Yeah, okay. It had a fuzzball in it. You ever have that? Yeah, that fuzzball underwear. Oh, yeah? Me too. I guess it's easier to sand. And I'll probably just leave it alone for a little while. Oh, nice and burnt. Not too bad, not too good, right? Something like that. You gotta kind of do that to burn all the fuzzies off. And here, get a little close up. If I can get it to work right. There we go. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Steve? Check Steve out. My Honey's Handmade. He's awesome wood turner. Makes some other stuff. He's a professional woodworker. Works at home. Hey, John, what do you know? Glad to see you. Heck yeah, hit the like button. You got it right, EW. I appreciate it. So that's what we got there. And here's what I got, guys. So I want to get that. Maybe, nah, snowman, not yet. I want to get the eagle. The, oh, whatever the heck that thing is. Moose, heron. That heron's thick. All these little pieces, cardinals, and that fat little bear. This hanging cardinal, it's hidden in there. Maybe that one. And this bass. I want to try to get all that done. And so that I'll be able to sell it next week. The only way that's going to happen is if I get to hustling, you know what I mean? And then some of y'all know the story on this bear, but I haven't even decided if I'm going to give him that one or if I'm going to try to sell it and carve another one. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I want to try to get as much of this done as I can. Well, I mean, if you want to, baby kisses. Hey, I appreciate that, Jennifer. Baby kisses, if you want to, I can start working on this stuff now. I mean, that was my plan. I'll just, you know how it is. People want to see a chainsaw carve. They don't care, about the other stuff. But yeah, hey, what the heck? Let me get this turned around. Look how nasty it is out here today. Pretty wet. Pretty gooey. Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, I ain't in a hurry. It's not like I'm going anywhere. I'm going to continue to do this stuff. So, I think I'll start with cardinals. And hedgehog, because he needs eyeballs. I think he needs a mouth. I can't remember what all I got down on here. But anyhow, that'll be a cute piece. I'm going to carve welcome on it. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do with that. Let's bring this baby over here. Yeah, it ain't like I got anywhere to be. Boss lady here, her and the baby boss and her fiance, they're out running around looking at stuff for the wedding, I guess, for their wedding or whatever, I'm at home doing what, fat bears do. Jacking around. No, I'm working. I'm at home working. Don't let me try to, I don't know what the word I'm looking for here is. That's what happens when you're redheaded stepchild. You can't remember everything. I missed big time. Knocked the rod out. I'm getting there. This thing's wore out. I need to get another jaw vise. It ain't been bad. It's just, I haven't treated it very good. And but it was a Harbor Freight when I got back in 2020. And or no, 2019. Because 2020 I wasn't carving because of COVID. Anyway, it's wonky. Like the first so much of it back in there, man, I can't even get that. It's ready to go. Is that gonna work? No. Where am I screwing this up? Hey, and you know what's funny about this? I talk to myself when nobody's around. And Jack Zach, he does the same thing. He'll be down in the basement, have a conversation. I'm like, who's he talking to? Boss lady will say, he's talking to himself. Well, it used to be that way. And now he's got a almost fiance very soon. And I'm not sure what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. I know that I can screw something down with that. And I just need to get another one. That baby is wore out. I'll take these blocks out of it too. But it hadn't been bad. I mean, especially, there's two factors in this. One of them is how much it gets used, right? Versus set out in the weather and all that. The other factor is how I treat stuff, which is not good. And I would recommend you never lend me a tool. Ever. Nothing. I mean, I wouldn't even lend me a level or a square. There, it's tight now. Okay. Yeah, that's tight. Let's see. He needs some sanding. No, he's kind of funky one. How about this one? Let's do this one. Just screw him down so we can hit him hard. I'm about to do mask on off. whatever. But you never want to lend me a tool. I don't take care of nothing. I tell people up front, you know, I don't take care of stuff. You know, well, I don't think you can hurt that. It's an anvil. Well, I promise you, I'm going to try. Well, if you can break an anvil, you're really bad. Yeah, well, you ought to see the guys I work with. They can break anything. Oh, this works now than it ever was. The majority they just don't care. It's not only that they don't care, they also don't care. So it's like a double don't care, which is don't careism. If you've never dealt with any don't careism, don't deal with it. That's not what we're dealing with. All right, 4-inch angle grinder, 1/2-inch angle grinder. Let's clean some beaks. I can find it. I just had it. I just brought it home. There it is. Say hello to my little friend. All right. Clean some beak up here. Give him some eyes. It's not hard. I mean, it don't take much to finish them. You know, once they're hard, I mean, that's a good. My mask is in the drawer. Yeah, I didn't put the cap back on. This is what I'm getting at. So I didn't put the cap back on this thing tight enough. It was all over the table saw. Yep. You know, I mean, I hope the table saw likes Dr. Pepper because it got a good taste of it. But anyway, my mask, my RZ mask is in. Let's see. Does this work? No, I don't think it. Yeah, it's a little small for me. You know, I need double D. I'm pretty fat. Here, let's try this. This? No, I don't think that'll help either. I don't know. Yeah, but I do have. I call them COVID masks. I do have some of these out here. And rather than go in and get that RZ, when you're just sanding it short periods of time, and my glasses are going to fog up anyway. You see that all right? Yeah, you can see it. That's good enough. All right, I'm gonna give you some eyeballs, and obviously not the same eyeballs I had in the other tool. So let's pull that out and change them. Man, I'll tell you what, this table saw is looking a little woozy. Drink too much of the Dr. Pepper, you know. I don't know. Hit the peyote, is that what we'll call it? I don't think that's right. This might be too small for this one, actually. Let's see. No, I could go bigger though. I'm gonna go bigger. We'll give him a big old bug-eyed cardinal. You know. Yeah. Got yourself a gun. You'll be able to see, right? Anyway, here's what we're talking about. Change these out. I like the man-paw eye cutters. They're pretty cool. I'm sure there's other eye cutters. I don't know of them. I know these work good. So there's really no need. The baby's over there. That's going to be kind of big. He's going to be bug-eyed, but I don't think I'll like it. I think he'd be just fine. So really, that's it. I mean, you give them eyes, you give them a mouth cut, and they're ready to go. I'm going to plug that baby in. Put that big bird up too. I don't move it that way. So the sawdust, I'll sweep that sawdust up. And occasionally, I know there's a screw or something in there that I'm just missing it. You can't hardly help it. But you got to clean up this mess, and I take it and spread it out in the field in front of my house. So looks that good for me. Can you see that? It just seems like it's awful far away. I can move closer. Everything I do on the fence work is going to be right here anyway. Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad, not too good. All right. Just enough. Boy, I tell you, it's hard getting old. Your eyesight, the close eyesight goes away. All right, I'm going with that. Looks pretty good. Get him the mouth cut and some nose holes with this pointy bird, and I think we'll be all right. He'll be back in the black, in the sack, back in the back, back in the boot, whatever, something like that. Back in the back. Hey, you got a mouth now. All right, Mr. Cardinal, now that you got a mouth, what's the first thing you're going to say? Give me some money. What? Give me some money. Man. I don't know, maybe the Cardinal or a Somalian. I didn't say that. Anyway, let's see if we can get this up here and show you what we did, what we did, who we did, how we did. It's got eyeballs, got a beak. Don't he look like an angry bird? Just tell me. Doesn't he look like an angry bird? Are you angry? Do you want to pet these people? All right, I don't know. Okay, anyway. Let's set him over there. Heck yeah. Let's do this one next because he's kind of ugly. I think this one's fat and spunky like me. You know what? Today, coincidentally, I was going down the road I hadn't been on and made a wrong turn. Look at that. I'll just clean that up. Made a wrong turn, went to turn around somebody's driveway, and seen a cardinal that I built. And I told the guy I was with, I was like, I made that. And he's like, you made that one? I'm like, yeah. How do you know you made that one? Because that's how I make them. You can tell when you made something. Ain't no point in signing it. I mean, you're going to know. If it ain't good enough, I'll always wish it was. Okay. I like to do the sanding first, get the hard part out of the way. But that way, like that one I just did, this one could use some burning too. I'll tell you what, before we sand, let's burn. That one can be painted and it'll be ready to go. This one's gonna be, I'm gonna make sure of it. But you know, just try to get as many pieces. And it's a lot of little stuff's easy. It's not no problem at all, but it's just kind of life, you know. See all we got. Baby Kisses, Kevin Derica, the Electric Whittler, Michael S. Superfan. Got to see that. carver. Now, I have learned the hard way. Not cardinals. They're red. Paint red. And some other colors. Don't burn too much because the burn will come up. And you don't want it to come up. You want the things to be nice and bright. So you end up with two choices. You can either burn it and know you burn it good and know you got all the fuzzies off of it, or you can burn it lightly and it might have a few fuzzies, like right here. It might have a few fuzzies here and there, but it'll red easy and it'll look good. So you got to pick one. And now I've learned this hard lesson as a novice chainsaw carver, I have decided I'd like to go to light burn so that the red comes through good. All right. There we go. Now, I'm not going for perfect with this sanding, just cleaning up a little bit. It really ain't bad both edges. Alright, let's give that guy some eyeballs. They're not going to be as big. I'm going to change that bit out. They're not going to be as big as that one I just did. He's a lot smaller bird, so I couldn't see using such a big piece. So, find that little baby bird. Name him Billy the baby bird. Billy the baby bird eye. Woohoo! Yeah, change that baby out. Man, I appreciate you guys being here. It's like 100 and some people watching me finish chainsaw carvings. I think that's cool because this is like the, generally speaking, the boring part, you know. And so I usually don't show it. I mean, usually just do the carving and, you know, whatever, you know. But if you guys are down to watch, I got to do it anyway. Until the phone's ready to die, I'll just keep going. Which probably won't last that long when you do it through Prism, although I don't have none of them widgets on today. The scrolling widgets or picture, none of that stuff. I don't have any of that stuff on there today. All right. Pretty wild when you got into astigmatism. You tend to make things, you know, unlevel and wonky looking. But nobody cares. That's the other end of it. I mean, it does look like that, and the eyes aren't straight. And I mean, I do. I can't hang a picture without a level. It'll be crooked every time. little bit. It's a little fuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a cardinal, right? Don't seem to hurt the beak if you put that orange on there. You already hit black around the face anyway, so it's kind of dark. It is what it is. So that's two. Two of them ready for paint. And keep working on them. See, I kind of like to put this over here. Why is that? What's keeping that from closing all the way? I kind of like to put them over here. The done ones, keep them separated. I didn't say the dumb ones, I said the done ones. No, I'm just kidding. Uh-oh. Ah, broke my sign. Oh, well, it'll be all right. I don't think it broke, it just came apart. So I have this one that it's kind of hard to show you what I'm doing because, well, I mean, all he really needs is the beak cleaned up and not one eye. And I already got the eye tool out, so I might as well just do it here. I can hold it and get it. Clean that beak up a little bit. Don't plug that. Oh, no, that's the other tool. Yeah, well, that's life. The tool I need last is the one plugged in. Just the way life is, right? Now you could double eye this one, but I'm not going to. I'm not that mad at it. But you see what I mean? I mean, the hanging piece. And these hanging pieces sell pretty good. Tell you what, these burnt too. Let's get ahead and sand the mouth down and put the line in, and then we'll just do all our burning at one time. And then no more sanding, and that's got to be. I'm not gonna put the COVID mask on. Yeah. Oh, I plugged the wrong tool in. I plugged the table saw in. Got too many cords going around here. I guess I just need to get me a 3 or 4 way or something out here, so I don't have to unplug all this crap when I'm going through this. That would make sense, wouldn't it? But I'm not that sensible. Let's see what we got. All right. Heck yeah. Got the electric whittler, baby kisses in the ice cream. Heck yeah. Okay. What's that say? RK Pergo? RK Pergo. I'm mainly using, this is poplar. I mainly use pine, white, yellow pine, Scots pine, stuff like that, and some poplar. I use some poplar on this flat stuff. But I don't get me wrong, I use poplar on anything because it's good stuff. But pines and poplar, that's pretty much it. Oh, and cottonwood. I'll call it cottonwood too. Now, if I wasn't on YouTube, I would probably just lay that down and do it. And it would have been a little easier. But I might as well. It wasn't very good. You wouldn't get to see a very good shot of it anyway, I'm sure. Okay. One more scratch on that dude, and it needs to burn. So we're just going to give him one nose hole. And I think I can bring that over here on Jack. Let's see. And in the mouth. You know what? I can't do that. I'm going to have to put it down. Some things I can handle. Some things I can't. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. No, I'm just kidding. Not always feel like a nut. Okay. Alright, put a little fire to that dude. See if I can catch my glove on fire. I know that's what somebody's watching just to see what happens. When's the train wreck gonna happen? Oh, at some point. I roll them upside down. Need a little more burn. What these loud burns did. That one Chad had down there, it wasn't very good at all. Anyway, so that's that. That's all you really needed was an eye, mouth, nose hole, and paint. You know, you'll be ready to go. And those sound good. I mean, they definitely don't do too bad at all. That can stay right here. I know it's done. Okay, how about this fat little goofy bear? I made this a couple weeks back at the Hockey Hills Lodge. Let's finish him up. He's cute. He's got like a goofy little gait to him, you know. He's good and dry. I mean, I could paint him today. Some of the stuff I could paint today. Like that one I just got done with, definitely. That poplar was really dry. So, how big an eyeball you want, buddy? Huh? Nose holes, eyeballs, mouth. Clean the muzzle up. Make him look good. Let's start with the muzzle. Clean the nose. You can just circle the nose down a little bit. Make it look nice. So let's start with the muzzle. And that's cool because I'll be able to get most of the stuff done tomorrow and be able to paint. And actually, I might get some of the painting done tonight. I don't have nothing to do tonight but this crap, and that's it. And I thought about going deer hunting, but that's too late for that now anyway. But I don't really want to. See if you can get me to donate one of my carvings to what? What do you think? Hey, Woodchucker, what's going on, buddy? Glad to see you. Check out Woodchucker Caleb. He's an awesome carver. Funny guy. Fun to watch. Very fun to watch. All right, let's clean this thing up. I'm looking for my COVID mask again. Oh, here it is. It's on the ground. I don't care. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, all right. I'll tell you, it looks ridiculous, huh? Come up with a name for this, guy. Come up with a name for it. Okay, I got one. All right, I got a name for this bear. It's Dirty Daryl the Dapper Duty. How about that? Say that 10 times real fast. See what comes out of it. Did you get that the first time? Let's see, did anybody get that the first time? Hey, don't look, yeah, Kermit the Bear? Yeah, there you go. Hey, Alaskan Critter, how's it going, man? Heck yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's Dirty Daryl the Dapper Duty. Did you get it? Say that 10 times real fast. Dirty Daryl the Dapper Duty. Dirty Daryl, I can't do it. No, forget it. Oh, come on, fat guy. You were the one telling us to do it. What the heck? Lead by example. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Dirty Daryl the Dapper Duty. I used to be able to say every guy I knew that name was Daryl, except for the Daryl that we knew. That was before then, though. The Daryl we knew on here, he's a good dude. But years ago, he used to be able to say the only guy I knew that was Daryl. His name was Daryl. It was a duty. Anyway, but yeah, I met other Daryls since then, and it's kind of cleared up the situation. I like Mopar Daryl. I know Mopar Daryl. He's a good dude. If you guys don't know him, check out Far From Stock. FFS, Far From Stock. They build custom, mainly Mopar diesel trucks. Really cool stuff. And he's a good dude. I like him. But prior to knowing him, which I've known him for a long time, or well, a couple years, 2-3 years, about as long as I've been on YouTube. Prior to that, every Daryl I ever knew, other than the Daryl we knew on YouTube, was I only really knew one Daryl, and he was a dapper dude, all right. You know, the thing is, it's a hard lesson you got to learn. You learn to like it. Some people just ain't good, you know. That's gonna be right. Oh yeah. Anyway, this guy here is all right, and if you want to know how I know, it's because I said so. No, I'm just kidding. Let's clean that up a little bit. There you go. You look all right, buddy. Heck yeah. I might pull the camera out and show you him. He's gonna be cute. Billy Bob, the cute bear. Oh, that's probably would have been a better name than Dirty Daryl or Dapper Duty, right? Get a little nose burn, just a little touch. He did get burnt, but he didn't get much. Let's do the lighter there. But nose needs touched up, and then I might get too carried away and end up having to make sure they ain't on that. That's good enough. Not too bad, not too good. Somewhere in the middle. Here, I'll get a little closer so you can get a little better look at him that way. Yeah. I mean, don't he look like they see me rolling, they hating. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Goofy Bear. Goofy Bear. Like me. Okay. Man, I don't know if that's an airplane or a tornado. I'll say it's an airplane. But if it was a tornado, it's God, take me away. Oh, this is so wonderful. Alright. Put him on the shelf. No, it just got really windy. That's what it is. I mean, it got really windy. No shot. Okay, here's my Goofy hedgehog. That's the second one I've made. Let's do this guy. I got that big eye tool in there now anyway. Alright. I know it's hard on the wrist, ain't it? Let's give him some eyes. Let's look at him first. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can work with what I got there. I think. Yeah. We're going to find out. I thought this was plugged in. It wasn't. What's plugged in? Okay, the pointy. That's right. The one I used for it. If that's the case and this one ain't plugged in, I'm going to sand him first. I got to put on a COVID mask again. I'm riding the daggone subway. Which I wouldn't do. I mean, there's a lot of bad things happen on the subway. Heck with that. If you ride a subway, at least carry mace. I think you'd be better off with an AK-47, but carry mace, you know. At least carry mace. only the second time making one of these. I'm gonna leave it like that and do my ball. Okay. I mean, it's a pretty easy piece. They don't sell for very much anyway. No reason to get too heavily carried away. Invested in the little guy. I kind of like to study him more. When you paint them, they're really cute though. There's that. Then I got some nose holes. And I think he'll be, all we do on those is the eyes and the mouth. And the clear coat. And the nose hole. Or the nose, you know. I'll tell you what, it might be a good idea that I keep showing finished work sometimes. As long as I'm like doing it in bulk like this, I guess I don't mind it so much. But isn't that cute? I mean, just like that. I mean, that came out pretty good. Heck yeah, Alaska Critter Cam, man. I appreciate that. Heck yeah, man. All right, let me unbolt it. And we would just paint the eyes, mouth line black, nose black, eyes white and then black. And then clear coat. And that'd be the end of that guy. Oh, I don't know why I still have the COVID on. Here, fogging up my glasses so I can't see what the heck I'm doing. I'll tell you what though, it got cooler. You know, remember I was just complaining about being hotter. You know, uh-oh, look at that. So that happens sometimes with these lags. And if it broke off flush, I won't be too worried about it. Nope, look at that. See how it's sticking out there? So I gotta buff that down. It's not bad, but I mean, I can actually do it with this wore out flat disc, but every now and then they can only take so many uses basically, and then they snap off. So I can't get rid of that real quick. I mean, it's not quick, but get rid of that. Send the metal. Hey, he's upside down. He's still looking at you guys. Good time. Put that in the highlight reel. All right, good enough. The thing is, when I started using Prism, I don't get the highlights anymore. I'd have to go back in there and make a short out of that. But anyway, there we go. Cute little hedgehog bear dog thing. I don't know. Don't like it. Okay, how about you? Bartholomew, you ready to be something? Ready to be, I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready to be something. Are you ready? No, go home. Okay. What you got? Let me see if I can find a hole on this one. It'll probably be a little easier that way. There it is. No, we'll have to snap up. Worry about snapping off a brand new one. Yeah, there we go. All right. This is Doug the Dino Cardinal. How do I know? He just don't look like a Bill to me. I don't know. Does he look like a Bill to you? A Bill, a Barry, a Wanda, a Larry? Something like that? An Illyriate? Wanda, Illyriate? Okay, where's the code mask? Carve Edward. Here you go. It's around there. There we go. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow yet, but I'm going to live carve something tomorrow. Live carve something new. I will definitely be doing that, even though I got this stuff to finish. Like I said, I ain't trying to make it look great. Just, just better than it was, right? Something like that. Yeah, I can spray paint this baby. Yeah, you guys remember, oh, what was that commercial? Yeah, okay, I remember now. Hi, I'm Earl Scheib, and I could paint that cardinal for $1,099.99 and 99 cents. All right, figure that out. Okay, got to change the bit. Change it from the old bitty to the new bitty. This is some cardinal size. A lot of bit changing. Maybe I should have like 78 die grinders and have every thing I have in them. That would make any sense though. It don't take that long to change. Get done. Get her done. Or like South Park, they had that the guy, I think it's Kenny's dad. They took her job. They took her job. They took her job. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. That's pretty good. Pretty good, but not too good. Not too good, not too bad. Somewhere in the middle. It's like a song. I like to talk real fast. We run into some French people on Holly Beach. They were French Canadian. And the lady, I said something to her, and she said they had a dog here walking it. We had our dog out, and she said, "Talk slowly. We speak French." And I just turned around and walked away. And the boss lady was talking to her, but I just like, nope, goodbye. I just left. I kind of felt bad after the fact. But like, I'm not dealing with this hassle, you know? Because I can't do it. I mean, the bottom line, okay. Hello. How are you today? I had pickles with sour cream and rice. You see what I'm saying? You know how hard that is? For me, that's hard. What would have been funny if I'd have just been like, oui, hello, français, you know, French fry, Statue of Liberty, something. Shut up, Mike the Tour. See what happens when you jack around? I guess I did hit all in there. Yeah, I had a plan. Maybe Tiffany was probably saying, man, if I knew he was going to be this annoying, I'd have told him to quit and he was John carving the belly. No, you would never think that way. You know, I'm just having a good time. Okay, man, keep carried away because they don't pay good. Now, I got some cords out here now. Half cord to stand. Grill. There we go. I think the battery's starting to get low. Let's talk about love. Yeah. Okay, so everything on the top shelf is done. I'm going to do this one, which was on that barrel head. And, man, the wind, what the heck is that noise? Yeah, oh yeah. So where we live on the dead north side of a hill, which with about, I don't know, 300-400 yards of hillside going that way toward the west. So when you get them hard blows, the southwest, south, and even like a west-southwest, I mean, we don't really feel them back here. You can see it out there in the yard, but we don't feel it clear back here by the house. And it's pretty daggone windy, but not down here where I'm at. Which is always good. I mean, I don't want to get blown away. I mean, you know, I'm pretty hefty. I'm like 220. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could. You know, I could get blown away. Then what would you watch? You know, you'd have to go back to watching that guy talking about, well, you know, okay. All right, I need a COVID mask. COVID mask, oh, COVID mask. What do you do to my glasses? Well, this looks funny. I think it's just me. Yeah, it's just me. some eyes and a mouth and a nose. $20 and a Big Mac and fries. All those things sounded good, didn't they? I kind of like to carve a big owl, like a big owl, like, I don't know, 2 footer or something like that. That's a small bit, yeah, that's a small bit. Give it decent eyes and burn it. Yeah, that wind is something else. I just had to make sure because, I mean, I got a very light breeze down here. Usually when it's blowing southwest up there, it's east down here. It's make it kind of hard to deer hunt. Man. So, I'm looking this dude in the face. Wait a minute, let me burn it, and then I'm gonna get you guys' opinion. I won't say it until, and you can't see it because you're not looking at him straight in the face. But I'm looking at him in the face and I see something else altogether. Let's see. Alright, there's that. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Tell me what you see when you look at this face, because I see something other than a cardinal. Hey, just in the face, just in the face. Tell me what you think. What do you see? I just kind of see like a, like a frog. To cut that comb off top of his head, left him like that. He just kind of looks like a frog. I mean, he looks like a froginal. He's a froginal, okay? Instead of a cardinal, he's a froginal. Or he's a cog. He's a crog. I don't know, something like that. All right. Just kind of looks like a frog in the face. You know what I mean? I'm opinionated. To me, he looks like a frog. I don't know. Okay, what do I want to do next? A bass. The bass is pretty time-consuming, actually, because of all the scales and all that. But it is what it is, and he's done. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pieces that are ready to paint now. All right, there we go. There's that. And yeah, it looks good. In case you're wondering, this is a guppy. This is Bill the guppy. Build a guppy, build guppies. I gotta change the burrs out to do the eyes. So you need a good sanding job, followed by scaling. Scaling takes forever. The sanding part's not too bad. But I gotta go back to the COVID mask again. Yeah. Son of a biscuit eater, Poscat. Wearing me out, right? Yeah. I'm a biscuit eater. I'm a son of a biscuit eater. I'm a biscuit eater. I mean, my kids are sons of biscuit eaters, right? Does that sound right to you guys? I don't know. How long have I been on here so far? Man, an hour and 52 minutes. Wow, that's a long time for me. Heck yeah. Hi, how's it going, Renee? Would it be possible to make some? It's gone. I can't see it no more. What's up, Woodchucker? Michael S. Superfan. Let's see what everybody's chat. Say hi. We don't bite, but Bear does. That's right. You got her, buddy. Heck yeah. Let me scroll back. Hope I don't screw nothing up. Oh, I can't scroll back. I don't think I can. Well, I can't, heck, I can't see the chat now. Well, I couldn't see what she said, what Renee said. It went by too fast. If it was a serious inquiry, you probably have to email me. I'm kind of dumb. Let's see. I was asking if you could make a Chihuahua and a Bulldog sitting together. Yeah, I could probably make them. I don't know how good it would look, but I could try. You know, I'm not afraid to try anything. I got an email address in my description there if you want to check it out. It's burdenthebosslady@gmail.com. I'll try it. Yeah. I'm gonna take a drink of Dr. Pepper. And you know what the heck of it is? Here I am, I'm showing off Dr. Pepper bottle just because that's what I'm drinking. I have a flashlight in there I was supposed to make a video with today. And share it in the live stream. And I forgot all about it. So I have to do it tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And then we got a security camera. That's the same system as the Magic Eagle trail camera we have that we made videos about. And I got to get that thing going too and make a video about it. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do that one. This probably going to have to be a long form, added into a long form video somehow, which I've got some long form stuff I can do. But it's just long form. If you live stream it, just tears your long form video recommendations up. I mean, so you really shouldn't, it really doesn't work out very good to do both, is what I'm figuring out. And I like a live stream, and that's where I get all the views anyway. And I think I'm best when I'm live anyhow. I mean, I don't know how you guys think about it, but maybe you guys think I'm never good at all, so I don't know. We just watch because we're waiting for you to hurt for sale. I know. Okay. That thing is done. And when I say done, I'm not talking about the fish. I am talking about this flat disc. I need another one. It's not sanding. It'll sand. And remember, I just cut that bolt off, so that probably made it even worse. It'll sand, but it's sanding. It's burning. And when they burn, they're done. You can still use them for metal, but you can't use them for wood. Clean that baby out. Nice new paddage. There we go. Oh yeah, night and day. I got a faster RPM one of these, bigger motor in it. But the downside of the one with the bigger motor is the way it cools. It's blowing dust in your face. So if I'm using that thing like this, it's blowing the dust into my eyes. And even with the glasses on, I still get it. So I don't like to use it. It's the same brand as this one. It don't make any sense. Oh, that was a deep dive. All right. Okay. All right, and okay. We did it. We did it. Right? Okay. All right. Let's give this guy some eyeballs and some scales. And that takes time. Scaling really takes some time. Man, 2 hours. Hey, Heidi Shoot. Glad to see you on there. Heck yeah. Fun time last night. I like that little bowl you guys made today, too. That was really, really cool. Heck yeah. All right, anyway. Scaling. Scaling bones. Let's see here. Kind of like to do the eye first. And these will be all big, the bigger, not the biggest, but the bigger ones I'd use for like barrel eyes and stuff. And so, it's on 2 stages on the eye. And then the same one we use for the little eye, or the inner eye, will be the same one we use for the scales. It's big, but it looks good when it's done. It looks good. Really looks good when it's painted. Okay, so we'll do the big one first. Put it in there. Nice and bright in here. Alright, plug that baby in. I don't need the COVID mask anymore. It's good because my glasses are like 99.976% fogged up anyway, and I need to recover. You gnarly, see? Gnarly. Look, he's got age spots. He's an old bass. Whatever, right? Shut up, you whippersnapper, or come and punch you in the face. Oh, heck yeah, you gotta like that. Okay, let's give him inner eye. I know I said it so fast. Inner eye, inner eye. Inner eye, inner eye. There you go. That's that. Now we'll use this one to scale. And look, this just takes forever. It is what it is. But it looks good when it's done. Thing is, you can rush it. All right, as long as you paint it good, nobody will care. I mean, and I don't even care. That makes any sense. I get pretty bored pretty easily. The thing with the bass, every time I make them, we sell them. It is what it is. Almost looks like corduroy, or looks like stitching on boots or something, or some exotic clothing. People can't speed this up a bit. You put a good complete doing this. There's something fishy about it. I've got to put a few here and you ain't gonna see it. I won't get too carried away. All right, tomorrow take a break, spin that down for a second. I wouldn't want to touch it right now. It'd be really, really hot. Hey, Raja Bendigo Hana, another great channel. Glad to see you in there, buddy. Check Roger out. He is an awesome wood turner. He's really, really good at it. Yeah, baby kisses, those are really cool with his man paw. He just does a really nice job. If you really want to take your time, hello, brother. Glad to see you. If you want to take your time, you can really make those nice and uniform. And to some extent I have, but I don't want to take my time. I just want to be done with it. All right, I'm going to keep going. Really, if I get the scaling done, boil this dude off and just run the torch across it one more time, and it'll be ready to paint. Go ahead and finish that little area right there. Getting where I'm over to this side now. And not too far from being done. I mean, that's the heck of it. It just takes a while, but it is what it is. It looks good. Hey, what's going on, William? Shoot. Glad to see you. Hey, Small Wood Lock. Glad to see you in there, man. Just getting her done. A little bit at a time. We got a lot of stuff that the cards. I get this done, William. I'll show you guys what I did earlier. And, then I have a lot in here to start doing finish work on. And so that's what I've been working on now, because we're going to be at the Hocking Hills Lodge again next Saturday. It was a January winter walk. And the only way I could see me canceling it is if it's just way too cold or if it's way too wet. It looks like it's going to be pretty cold next weekend. And that's better than wet. See, there's a few scales here. If you have not checked out the Shop's Wood Shop, check it out. They are characters. They're fun to watch. William and Heidi's shop, they are fun to watch. And they make some really neat stuff, wood turning. Just like Raja Bindi Gohana, he makes some really neat stuff. Alright, put some fire till they have to clean it up. And I'll call that dude ready to paint. Looks pretty good. Not too bad, not too good, right? See, that's all I expect out of you, fat guy. Ain't got so much. Come on now. That baby is ready to get painted. Well, I suppose you could sell it like that, but I wouldn't. I'd paint it. Paint it, paint it, paint it. I could paint it right now, really. Pretty dry. Oh, the sun's almost yawning. Whoa, don't go away. About to drop something. What do you think? He's fishy. Something's fishy around here. It might be you guys, it might be me, it might be him. I don't know. I just know it's fishy. What's he talking about, Ethel? I don't know. I think the guy likes to drink or something. There's something wrong with him. Let's get this big herring out. I can't believe my phone's lived this long. I think it's got all the widgets on. That's probably what it is. Which, I gotta be honest, if I'm not using the widgets, I don't know why I would, even bother with Prism. I don't know. Can't play music on Prism without them dinging you for it. You know, I mean, there's a lot of things. I don't know if this is gonna work. I mean, this thing needs some work, but it's like I'm gonna have to jack him up and then lean him. But it's really cool. I like this piece, and I want to finish it. I really want to be able to take it and be able to sell it next week or the Winterfest 3 weeks from now, 3 weekends from now. That's nice. That's the biggest heron I've done so far, and he's still just 2D. You know, the back's not done, but he's really thick, and it's a standing piece. It's a good thick standing piece made to go up against the wall or something. But he needs some sanding just to take some curves. I want to leave it rough, like on the neck and stuff. I want to leave it kind of rough, because I'm not going to go through chip through there and give it feathers. And then same here, I've got a lot of leg work to do. I don't know. A little bit. You can't even see the whole thing. But I got him set there. I guess at the same time, I kind of like doing the house to get a coat. Let's see. I'll show you guys what I got there, because I think I'm going to wait on him. Let's see. Hey, Tim List, what's going on? Woodchucker, heck yeah. Glad to see you. Oh, is plywood in there? I didn't see. There he is, Plywood. What's going on, buddy? Glad to see you. Heck yeah, John. Yep, got Woodlot, Woodchecker. Got Plywood, Mike West, Superfan, Tim List, Baby Kisses. Heck yeah, glad to see all of you. Let's see, new comments. Heck yeah, that's what it says. Well, anyway, yeah, it's been 2 hours, 20 minutes, so I'm going to take a break. And, I mean, I'll be back out here at night, but I'm not going to live stream. You guys wouldn't want to sit here and watch me keep doing that. I appreciate it, Baby Kisses. I just keep trying, you know, a little bit at a time. I'm coming up on about 3 years of doing this, but really the last year and a half, you know, been doing, well, really the last year and a half really been going at it hard. So, in my spare time. Hey, look at that, William Shoot. Hey, thank you. Yeah, check them out. They're probably live stream tonight. They live streamed last night, and they're on there for like 4 hours, so they entertain you for a long time too. Definitely worth watching. Let's see. Bears are always thinking of food, so fish is fitting. There you go. I like that. Here, I'll turn it around and show you guys what I got left in here. It needs done. Let's see. Live tonight at 8 p.m. CST. Heck yeah. Central Standard Time. So that's the big heron. Here's the bear, William, or the bears. There's 2 bears inside of a log there. And that's what I did today. I wanted to get that. I've got 2 more pieces out here. And then I got to do some, I got to make some changes. Heck yeah, look at that pizza. Speaking of which, I hope the boss lady, we'll see. I don't know, because they ate Applebee's for lunch. It's hard to say what we're going to eat tonight. But I got the snowman. He's the hardest. I got to make arms for him. I put on there. So I'm going to try to get this eagle, moose. I'm not too worried about this big daddy bear, but the fish. So I got to get the heron, the moose, which the moose won't take much. All he needs is eye work, honestly. He won't take much at all. And clean the antlers up real good with the flat disc. But the moose, the eagle, and really the eagle, it's going to be kind of basic. I'm not going to get too carried away on the feet on that one either. Them 2, and maybe that bear, but this heron for sure, I want to get it done. And then also these guys. I'd like to get these guys out there. That would, on a winter walk, I think that would make, that'd make for a good piece to try to sell there. Hey, I appreciate that, Alaska Critter Cam. Heck yeah, I need a pizza delivery. I want sugar bears out of Lancaster, Ohio. I don't know if I can get it, but that's what I want. But I want to finish that, and I'm saving these guys for summertime. I'll show you guys. I am full on, hey, Leslie. Yeah, I got a moose back here. Cute little moose guy. He's cute. Thing weighs about 45 pounds. He's not the lightest, but kind of cute. I'll show you guys all this wood. I got in I brought in 6 more pieces yesterday. It's like red sky out here. Yeah, see what I mean? It's raining. It's light rain right now. But I got the trailer home because I brought in 6 more logs yesterday out here. And I got more coming. Ohio Cam. I just hooked up a camera over to the place I deer hunt at. Had to back out of that a little bit. I don't know what I did. Okay. Anyway, I got some more pieces here. And actually, the place I deer hunt, the guy's got to cut down 4 white pines. And I asked him about them. I'm like, hey, man, that one tree's dead. He said, actually, I got to cut all 4 of these trees out because they're out of the way. But I got to get a bit of wood here. And what I got is up there by the shanty, I got 3 more little tiny pieces that I want to burn up. And then I got to fill this in because, like I told you, both kids are getting married this year. And we don't know where they're going to live yet. And so in the meantime, we're going to take this, fill this in with stone so they can start parking a truck here and get all this wood out of the way. So I got very little left other than the bark. The cottonwood bark will stay along the building as I collect it and carve it and all that. It'll stay up there. But keep all my wood down there. And I got so much more wood. I got three big cottonwood logs at the shop. But I don't even know when I'll bring them home. I don't need them right now, so there's no reason for me to. But yeah, it's dark because it's nighttime, pizza delivery guy. It's probably 5:30, 5:40 here where I'm at. I'm in southeast Ohio. But heck yeah, that's what it is, man. But yeah, it's almost 6. Yeah, you got it. Almost 6. That's what it is. And days are getting longer, but you know how it is. But that's what I got. Yeah, pizza delivery, man. I want some sugar bears out of Lancaster, Ohio. Can you help me out with that? Man, I love that pizza. It's so good. All right, guys. Hey, that's what I got. I'm going to go in here, get something to drink, take a break, and then probably come back out here. But I don't expect you guys to hang out with me. Yeah, 5:37. Yeah, that sounds right, Michael. Heck yeah. All right. Well, hey, you guys have a good night. We will catch you tomorrow. It will be in the afternoon as we practice our faith. The schedule has changed from 3:30 to 9:30. What's going on, Grumpy? Glad to see you in here. I call him Cheech. That's my buddy from Florida. But glad to see you guys. I'm going to leave y'all alone. Come back when you can stay later, you schmucks.